Here's how I understood multiplication of signed numbers pretty quickly. Let's say you're not ugly. Ugly is not rather, it's an adverb that negates something, so it's likely to be negative. Ugly is also negative because, well, you already know what ugly means. And so what happens is that this negativity of this thing cancels the negativity of ugly. And, well, we're only left with not. But this also gets cancelled out. So you're not ugly. The negativity is cancelled out. So therefore, this sentence is positive. It's the same with -1 times -1. The clue I use here is that when I see two negative numbers multiplied to each other, I immediately think of not ugly. So that likely means, well, something good. You're not ugly, you're likely pretty or something. So, well, this is obviously going to be +1. So now let's say you're super ugly. Super is, well, without ugly. Let's separate ugly first. Super means something positive. You're super. It sounds nice, right? But now there's ugly at the end. So the ugly turned this whole positive thing into something negative. And so the impression it gives to the person hearing this rather is obviously gonna be, oh my gosh, what the heck happened? Writing is bad today. It's obviously going to be negative. And so every time I see a negative number, oh wait, it's the reverse, so it doesn't matter. A negative number multiplied by a positive number, I immediately think of, oh frick, hold on, let me redo this. When I see a positive number multiplied by a negative number, I immediately think of super ugly. And so the result is obviously going to be -1. Obviously going to be -1. Oh, I forgot to highlight this. Now let's say, well, I think this is pretty obvious, but let's just say you're super handsome. Ooh, pretty nice, right? It immediately gives a pretty nice impression. Super is, well, obviously positive. Handsome also gives a positive impression, or some positive vibe. And so the overall impression of this whole sentence thing is going to be positive. And I think that's pretty much common sense, because also if you multiply in mathematics positive numbers to another positive number, I just think of super handsome or some other replacement for handsome, super handsome, and I already know that the result is going to be positive. And since that's one +1, so yeah, a quick technique, a trick that I use so I can immediately understand multiplying by signed numbers. This was Minimalism Excel, and I hope to see you next time. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you like this little thing that I use so I can understand how to multiply signed numbers easily.